Today, how much is my Slab collection worth? Part 6. Stick around.
DJ Links is in the building.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Links, back in the building, back in effect, and back with another video. And today we have how much is my Slab collection worth? Part 6. The series where I take you, the viewer, through the journey of looking at my collection and figuring out how much is this damn thing worth. Now we're only doing the slabs, and this is part 6. Make sure you check out the other parts 1 through 5. 5 was the insane money round, and in total between rounds 1 and 5, I think we're up to like $50,000 already, and this is about halfway through this entire how much is my Slab collection worth journey. So without further ado, we're just gonna jump right into it. I am excited. I hope you are too. So the first book that we have is the Amazing Spider-Man number 21, a recent pickup, and this is a Eastside Comics Convention exclusive. That's a New York Comic-Con exclusive. Actually, no, this is a MegaCon exclusive. I correct myself. It says MegaCon on the back, MegaCon Orlando. This is a fantastic cover done by the incredibly talented John Jang, the homie friend of the show. And yeah, I picked this up. There was a recent sale on the Comic Mint website. Actually, no, on the Eastside Comics. Where the hell did I get this? I think I just sent it in. I don't know. And I got this off the Comic Mint website. Yeah, so during the Black Friday sale, this was one of the books where I think I got this for free or got it half off or something like that. And this is it's just insane. Like, John Jang is incredibly talented. Spider-Man is super, super dope. And the value on this is $89.98. This next book we have, this is from one of the homies, and it's Creepshow Volume 2, number 1 from 2023, September 2023. This was a New York Comic-Con exclusive, and this was done by the incredibly talented Matt Wilson, who's also done the cover for the C3 Comics Curing Cancer Unnatural Order exclusive, which was dope. This is absolutely fantastic. Even if I wasn't a fan of Matt, or if he wasn't a homie, I still would have picked this up because I dig the art. Like, his art style is super incredible, super unique. Unfortunately, being a modern book and coming back a 9.6, modern books, it really kills it, especially new ones. So the value on this one, 20 bucks. Speaking of Matt Wilson, we have another one of his uniquely crafted masterpiece covers, and this one is The Curse of Cleaver County. This is the Ash Can, and this was a New York Comic-Con 2022 exclusive from the Comic Mint. Matt Wilson on the cover. This is dope. I really, really dig this cover, as of course I'm a fan of Matt Wilson, and I'm also incredibly biased. This is the Ash Can. The story for this is absolutely dope, so I encourage you, if you can, go out and track it down. It is fire. This is not one of those crazy expensive slabs, so the value on this one is 20 bucks. Keeping the train rolling on these modern variants, we have Eternals number 9 from March of 2022. In a 9.8, a gorgeous Thanos cover done by Jim Chang, and this is absolutely fantastic. I believe I got this from Nick's Kicks and Comics. I think I had bought one and sent it into CGC, and it came back like a 9.0 or 9.2 or something like that. Bought it right off the rack, sent it in, no clean, no press, and I was pretty disappointed in that. And I think Nick's Kicks and Comics got this for me as a A-OK, and I absolutely love it. These kind of black and white covers are fantastic. You're gonna see one in another episode down the line with the Hulk like this. This is absolutely dope. Not a high price slab. This one is valued at 40 bucks. Another Eternals slab. This one is Thanos Rises number 1. Ooh, this is that Stormbreaker card cover. This is in a CGC 9.2 white pages. I was very disappointed that this came back a 9.2. Like I said earlier in this video, having a low grade on a modern book is kind of like the kiss of death as far as value goes. This, I dig it. It's a dope cover and all that stuff, but if I ever were to move it, this shit is not worth anything. Luckily, I love it, and it is a fantastic cover. And the value on this one, no surprise, $15. Now we're talking. This is amazing. So this is Fantastic Four number 211 from 1979, October of 79, in a CGC 9.0 white pages. And this is the first appearance of Terax the Tamer, who is a super underrated villain. If you know me, you know I love my bad guys, my villains. This is absolutely fantastic. The weird part about this, though, is that Fantastic Four custom label from CGC, where literally the thing is being blocked. This is a terrible design for a custom label, if I'm being honest. But other than that, Fantastic Four 211, absolutely fantastic. I got this off of eBay. One day I was just like, you know, you get in those moods where you're just like bored and you just want to buy stuff. That's what happens to me. And I go down the eBay rabbit hole and I was just like, yo, I need to buy something. Who am I missing as far as like cool bad guys that I like? Terax the Tamer came to mind and I picked this up. This was relatively cheap when I bought it and it's still relatively inexpensive now. The value on this one is $61. All right, now we're in business. This guy right here, Luke Cage, Hero for Hire #1 from June of 1972. CGC 6.5 off-white, the white pages. Now, the funny story behind this, I actually won this in a raffle. Yeah, man, I got comics on Instagram. He puts up the dopest raffles ever. He had this raffle up and I bought, I think like a third of the slots because I was just like, yo, like I have to win this. And lo and behold, I did win. And the funny thing is, a couple of weeks before I had bought this in a CGC 5.0. So then when this one came up in the raffle thing, I wanted to support Yeah, man, I got comics, of course. Bought those slots, end up winning. And then the 5.0, we put it in the last links box. And big shout out to Dr. Von Hoop, Comics from the Spiral Dimension. He won that links box that contained not only Hero for Hire #1 in the 5.0, but also the Slab, the Illuminati exclusive. This is dope. Luke Cage is an amazing character. He's on fire right now in Marvel, recent Marvel stuff. And the value on this, $303.10. Up next, we have another Matt Wilson special. This is Heart Eyes #1 from Vault Comics from August of 2022. This was a Terrificon exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. And this is where I actually met Matt Wilson. I know he had this on the table. I picked this up. He had some dope stickers that went along with this. And this is what really like drew me to his style. It's just like super unique. I know I say that every time I show one of his covers or something like that, but it's the absolute truth. Virgin cover, Dennis Hopeless story, Victor Ibanez cover and art, Matt Wilson cover. I guess Victor Ibanez is on the regular cover A. Not a high value slab in the least, and this one is worth 20 bucks. Up next, and this is a big boy, this is Giant Size X-Men from the summer of 1975. Giant Size X-Men #1, I should say, and this is a classic, iconic cover. This is in a CGC 4.0 white pages, and this is a big book, right? So this is the first appearance of the new X-Men, which features Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, and Thunderbird. And this is the second full appearance of Wolverine. So classic book. This is in the CGC 4.0. Now, I bought this at Eternal Con a few years ago. That's a local con. Not really local, but it's not that far of a drive, maybe like 45 minutes. Out in Long Island, I picked this up and I bought this at the height of its popularity, and I paid a very big number for this book. So when I looked up the value today to do this, a tear rolled down my cheek because it is worth a fraction of what I paid. This Giant Size X-Men #1 in a CGC 4.0, current value according to cover price, $1,395. Now the next book and the final book in this video, I got this book that came back in a grade less than I wanted, and it also came back, I guess, in the page color. I try not to do cream pages. No offense to cream pages, but it's just not my jam. And this is Forever People #1, first appearance of Darkseid. When I was just like, yo, I need DC keys. This is one of the books that popped up in my head, and you know, I wanted to get that Darkseid first appearance. What else does it say? First full appearance of Darkseid, first appearance of Forever People, Superman cover and appearance, Jimmy Olsen appearance. Truthfully, this is one of the books that I'm looking to replace in the collection. It just looks dirty to me. Like, it's just not my jam, so I'm looking to replace this. And this is a relatively inexpensive book. I might get it in an 8.0, but just that off-white, the white pages, or just white pages, or maybe something in like a 9, but nothing too crazy. This is a CBCS. I don't know if I said CGC, but this is a CBCS slab. This, as it stands, is worth $119.67. And that's it. That's the entire 10 slabs showcased in this video. I hope you enjoyed them. A lot of stuff on the lesser expensive end, but still cool covers. So you know we have to do the total value of these 10 slabs. So what's the total value of these 10 slabs? And that's gonna do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, share this video, tell your friends about me, consider joining the Link Squad. And as always, most importantly, spread love, because it's the Brooklyn way. Peace.